Why did I become a PC? Because someone saw me at a Trump rally and said, hey, are you interested in politics? I said, no, but I'm interested in this guy being our president.
This is part 3 of my interview with Liz Harris on the Maricopa audit. Part 4 drops tomorrow. Please subscribe so you don't miss out on a single episode. We're going to give you step-by-step instructions on how you can reform your vote in your state right now.
It's the Doug Show, Doug Show, Doug Show.
And then the other thing I want to mention, that you always have to walk, when you do put yourself out there, you have to walk with confidence and know that God is protecting you. And as long, so I had no problem riding the subway at 2 a.m. It may not have been the smartest thing, but as long as you walk with confidence, talk with confidence, and really believe in what you're doing, you're going to be protected. Especially
don't project victimhood, because that's how they smell a weak person. You project strength. They're trying to put together a place to conduct the recount. Have they secured a location?
So it's all being worked on. There's been conversation of multiple locations, but then others are saying, no, we want this all under one roof. I know that there have been churches offered that have, enough room. There are conference centers. So that's all in the works. My understanding is that as far as the auditor is concerned, it's all still in the process, still in the works.
Mm-hmm.
But the idea is to basically have an umbrella company do the hiring of all the experts in all the different fields. And of course, the Democrats came out yesterday with a press release.
This isn't about finding the truth. This is about undermining the will of the voters. This is about not liking the results of the election. You lost the election, deal with it.
And it basically, we're just wasting taxpayers' money, and we're all
nice try. Keep trying. It's not going to work. They're terrified because you jumped the gun on them. They didn't think you'd get here. Now they're like, holy cow, we can't scrub anything. They're going to find everything. I don't want to even imply that they're hiding anything. I just want to say it is very suspicious and weird to me that anyone would be against this who is interested in the truth.
Correct.
There's no reason to be against this unless you're trying to hide something. I don't even want to project that on them, that they're that evil, but I'm just going, it doesn't make sense.
And the example that I always use is a lot of our legislators pushed for the cybersecurity audit versus the physical paper ballot audit. Right. And the way I reconcile that in my brain is that there's no egg on their face if we were hacked by foreign actors. Right. But if there were ballots inserted into the system, or a lot of these ballots we find should not be within the 2.1 million, either they're printed on the wrong paper or all sorts of things, then they're going to be have to be held a lot more accountable, because
it's going to be a huge vote reform.
It has to be a huge vote reform. And what I'm pushing for here in Arizona, I've been told it's a pipe dream. It's never going to happen, Liz. And here's my thought. Once this forensic audit exposes what there is to expose and we get the truth, what I'm suggesting is that it's a must. There's a lot of conversation about blockchain technology. Right now, we are not there yet because people are not trusting technology. It's so simple. Yeah. It's one day, one vote. Mail-in ballots are a thing of the past unless you're military, disabled, or have a profession where you cannot be here to vote. We get rid of the machines. We have to reduce our precinct sizes so that they are small enough. They can be locally controlled with local oversight. Mm-hmm. And instead of me and Chandler being able to vote an hour and a half away, I have to vote in my neighborhood because I know that those people are the people that actually live there. And then I cast my vote, and then super simple, just like Florida, we have everything counted by 9 p.m. that night. And if you don't have it done by 9 p.m., you got to get a judge to sign off on why you don't have it done. Grant an extension. It's that.
And to people who want to volunteer on the ground and aim for effectiveness within the voting process, all those different jobs, from overseer to adjudicator to whatever, handing out the ballots, What position should they be aiming for? Because I'm saying they should get involved now to get ready for 22 and be chummy with your area so that your 1,000-person district or your 1,000-person precinct, you already know the person, and there's a number of jobs available. Where should they be going?
Okay, so this is so important. One thing you can do, which is really simple, I'm talking about Arizona now, is you can sign up to obviously be a precinct committeeman. That's important. And then you can also go through, our recorder is going to turn it into online training, a deputy registrar, so you fully understand the voting process from start to finish, and how to register and all that.
Because I heard the guy saying that, like, there were a bunch of volunteers watching all this stuff happen. They didn't know what to do because they didn't understand the law.
And then the next thing is actually being a poll watcher at whatever the next election is. Because in order to be a poll inspector or a poll judge, you have to have worked an election. So if you just get in there as a poll worker to basically watch the whole process throughout the day, and then you apply for these higher level positions.
Okay.
Because it was very often the poll inspectors and the poll judges that were very condescending to a lot of conservatives. Yeah. And in the state of Arizona, I know a lot of people, they just like, I don't need to be treated like this, and they walked out. Yeah. And I'm asking people, you have to stay the course. You have to, you got to be a fighter.
So get into a small, and there's lots of local elections often before 2022. People are getting elected all the time. They need volunteers. You need to get involved. Like it's been run like Acorn so far. It's time for our people to get in there.
One of the arguments against making these smaller precincts that I talk about is that we don't have enough Republicans stepping forward to help observe. And my thing is, well, I don't think we've done a good job at training Republicans on what it is that they need to do.
Yeah, and the good news is I have a ton of seniors in my audience, and there's always seniors volunteering around vote time. So it's a great patriotic duty to get involved with and do. Where do they sign up for? What is the website where they would go to get their local precinct and start getting in touch with that?
So what I would do is you have to reach out to your legislative district chair. The legislative district chair is going to be the one to basically put you in touch with all the people to get you actively involved.
Sure. So Google legislative director chair and your county maybe.
What you have to do is you have to go in and you have to do a search, because a lot of people don't know what legislative district they're in. Mm-hmm. Now, the congressional district is different. So, and they're doing redistricting, as most people know, but find out today what legislative district you're in. So I'm in legislative district 17 in Arizona. And then while you're waiting for your—
What's LD stand for? You're in LD 17.
Legislative district.
Okay, LD. Thank you. I was educated in California.
Okay. So then you basically start attending those meetings, and then you ask for an application to become a precinct committeeman. They still call them precinct committeeman. They don't call them precinct committee person, but precinct committeeman. You submit that, and then you're going to have to be registered with the party that you want to be a PC for. And then—
And we'll take Republicans and Democrats.
You go to different— So you would go to the LD meeting for the Democrat Party if you want to sign up as a PC for a Democrat, right? Okay.
I want a bunch of our people to register as Democrat. I'm just saying. We'll really straighten this thing out when that happens. To
attend these LD meetings, you have to be of the party. So if they find out that you're a mole, you're going to get thrown out. So yeah. And then once you become a PC, I'm telling you, it was life-changing for me. Why did I become a PC? Because someone saw me at a Trump rally and said, hey, are you interested in politics? I said, no, but I'm interested in this guy being our president. I typed up Liz's step-by-step instructions in the information below. Thanks for watching. Part 4 is coming. I'm Doug TenNapel in Exile.